Hey guys, if anyone's here yet, sorry for the short notice on the live. I've been trying to do my best to do at least one of these a week. I would love to be able to do, more than one. Hey Maribel. So yeah, I just get so tired during the week. It's hard. It's really hard for me to. I don't know. It seems like if I do too many lives, then I um, forget to do the other work that I got to do all the time. Because I'm typically writing more than anything else, I think. So, how are you doing today, Maribel? I'm just gonna kind of give it a couple more minutes, see if anybody else trickles in. But my plan is just to listen to one of these audio things that I haven't actually listened to these before. I kind of chose to ignore them because I think it makes Chris's family look bad. Obviously they're trying to, be supportive, but it makes them look bad. It was a long day. I went to work this morning with the idea that it was going to be an easy day, and then, things changed, uh, and I don't know, I'm not at work anymore. So hey guys, I'm about to get started here. I was thinking we could listen to some of this audio of Chris talking to his parents when after he first got arrested. He's in Dodge Correctional at this time. What do you guys think of the thumbnail? It was kind of good, right? I just made that a few minutes ago. Let me see if I could find some more. Um, Let me just share my screen. I think I could. So yeah, this is what I use to make my thumbnails. Obviously, some of them don't turn out very good. See, like this one, like that's just scary. There's like, these got like he's using one hand to talk on his phone, but somehow it's got another same hand touching the glass. Um, but yeah, like this one here is pretty good, but um, I didn't like the font that it used, and obviously I could have just redid it without the text and made my own, but um, it's a lot harder. All right. Yep. I see there's a couple people here. If everyone just wants to let me know where you're watching from, that'd be great. We're going to get started here in a couple minutes. Yeah, those do kind of have a spooky feel to it. And this is a kind of a spooky case if you think about it. Um, hey, Frankenstein from Sun City, Texas. Yeah, we're going to listen to her. And, to be fair, I think at this point she was really in kind of denial for the whole situation. And I think as a parent, the idea is you want to seem supportive or whatever. Um, but, it's hard to be supportive of a murderer, I think. But mhm. Yeah, I didn't tell people about this one too much in advance, and I didn't have a title for it. I just put a placeholder thing in there this morning. Um, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to talk about. I kind of want to talk about the Sadiqsha case, um, but I just posted a video about that, and there's really not any new information. And I don't know. I might do that this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, I actually considered, instead of the "Mama, I wanna come home" for the thumbnail text, I was thinking of writing, "Shanann was mean to me." Hey, Ron, how's it going? Yeah, so we're getting ready to listen to this audio, just kinda waiting for a few more people to show up, and hang out. And if anybody's got anything that they want me to share, just let me know. I can probably find it. I might even already have it. Um, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing ready to go.
An inmate at Will County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges,
Ron, what were you doing in the hospital? Hopefully, you say working. Hope you're okay. Oh man, what what happened, man? I'm sorry to hear that. Concussions are no joke. They're actually kind of scary now with the newer studies on, the long-term effects of one that can have on a person. Like it can really mess you up in the long term. Yeah, I'm hoping it wasn't the wife and a frying pan or something. Uh, Frank says, "Did you anger the wifey?" Mm, man, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear about that. I think one time when I was a kid, I had a concussion, but I don't remember it. But I was like 5 years old, riding my bike down this alley, as fast as I can, and it's like gravel road, and I built a ramp or something, and I got like caught in some loose gravel and got scared. I'm like 7 years old, and my dad had this huge like truck that he used to haul firewood and things, and it at 7 years old I could literally walk underneath it. It was a huge like heavy duty truck with a like an 18-foot like bed in the back, and like I lost control of my bike and slid, and then I couldn't stop, and I clotheslined myself on the back end of that truck. Um, but I nailed my forehead, and it was kind of scary for everyone, especially me. But honestly, I think my parents were pretty scared. Hey, Maria, glad you were able to make it. We're about to get started. So I know Frankenstein is from Texas. Where's everybody else from? Connecticut. Yeah, I've been just writing about this, a couple of cases up from the Northeast. What's SN, Texas? South North? San Antonio? Ah, San Antonio. I've got family in North Texas. All right, guys. So I hope everybody's been having a good day. And I know at least one of you guys is on the mend there, and I'm glad you're feeling better and that you're able to hang out, Ron. Yeah, I grew up in southeast Kansas mostly, um, but my I was born in Texas, and I've got a lot of family there still. I've also got a lot of family in Kansas, but I lived right on the edge of Oklahoma. So, like to go to the mall from where I lived, I would drive into Oklahoma and go to Bartlesville, and there wasn't really a mall there either, but there was like a Hastings and a couple bookstores and stuff like that. So, Frankenstein, do you really think that's what happened? Because it did seem to me like the Thrive was a good thing, at least for Shanann to start feeling better about herself. She had some potential to earn money. I guess if she's spending all the money she earned to buy more, then it really doesn't work well. But from what I've heard, she was actually a pretty good salesman. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and listen to this for a little while. If you guys have questions, just leave in the comments, and I'll try to pause and take breaks and talk about it.
This is a prepaid collect call from an inmate at Well County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to thank you for using Securus, you may start the conversation now.
What up?
What's up?
Ooh, outside cooking a turkey.
You're outside cooking the turkey?
Huh?
Said you're outside?
Well, we're deep fried it in the thing. That's Robert. Me and Robert was outside. Inside where your mama and them's at.
Oh, okay.
Hang on a sec. Hang on just a sec. Oh, we're ready here. What's that, dogs?
A little easier to connect this time, huh?
Get down. Hang on. Put it there. Get down.
Oh my God.
Hang on. Yes.
Chris! Hey, hon. Oh my God, we're so happy to hear from you.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. We love you. We believe you. Chris, I love you. I love you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
And no matter what, we believe you and we want you to fight no matter what. If a lawyer comes up to you, take it. Take it. Okay, we'll slow down. We'll slow down. We'll slow down. I know we only got a few minutes. I know. I just want to get everything we need to get out to you.
This is Joanne. I love you and I believe in you wholehearted.
We all do. We all do. And you were railroaded. Oh my goodness. We love you. We love you, Chris. We love you.
Love you too.
We love you more than anything.
We're all
okay?
right. We're all right here.
We're right here, and don't you give up.
I got to calm your mother down a little bit.
Hey.
Yes.
Hold on. I'm trying to get. I know you're on speaker, but we love you so much, and we just want you to. This is not the end of your story. I just believe. I believe so much. So please do whatever you need to do to find your voice, and just do what you need to do. Okay?
Okay.
We love you so very much, and I love you no matter what. Either way, I love you no matter what. Okay? All right, I'm going to let you talk to Mom and Dad, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hi.
Hey.
Don't give up, please. Do you promise me?
I know. I'm staying strong. Don't worry.
You have to. You have to, because there is so much support out there for you. No one told you. Did you ever get our letters?
I just got it today.
You got it
Today. Today. Of all days, you got it today. Unbelievable.
Overnight is what? 6.5.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it's the thing, you know, whenever you send letters, you have to screen them, and they have to, like, you know, all that kind of stuff, because people send, like, contraband through, like, the mail. So they got to screen them, and I think people even got so, like, even so sneaky that they were putting, like, drugs behind stamps, so they got to make sure everything's kosher.
Oh, there was nothing there, Chris. There was nothing there, but
We didn't send anything back.
we didn't send you anything. I thought that, you know, when you didn't call us, I said, you know, you just didn't want to talk to us, and, you know, I had to do everything I had to do to get in there to talk to you. I did whatever I had to do to talk to you. I listened to whatever they had to say to me. So, honey, I never believed it, any of it.
Just know that your mama.
What's up?
Your mama's been fighting for you. I have been on Channel 7, Channel 9 in Denver, the Denver Post,
All
everybody.
right, now let him talk. Let him
Okay,
talk so we
go
can
ahead.
hear.
You know, Ron, I kind of believe that. Ron says, I heard this video today, and she says thousands support yous. And, you know, she does sound like she's trying to be supportive. You know, at this point, I don't think Chris has actually said that, no, it wasn't really Shanann at all. It was me. It was all me yet. So they're saying, we believe you, because at this point, they want to believe the lie that he told. People believe lies for two different reasons, basically. One, you're afraid something is true, or you want something to be true. So I think they wanted to believe that statement was true, and they clung to it initially. You know, I still don't know why they haven't ever, like, you know, apologized and taken back some of the things that they've said or implied. But I mean, at this point, I think if they do anything like that, you know, it's just going to cause more backlash. Nobody wants to hear them say anything, really, which is kind of sad, because I assume that most people are good. You know, even, you know, Cindy and Ronnie. I actually kind of like Ronnie a lot. I think he seems like a pretty good guy. But, you know, I think Cindy is stubborn, and she is trying to be supportive, but it comes out wrong, because she also lost her grandchildren, as somebody just mentioned. Looks like Maribel said, you know, she lost her grandbabies, and she still, you know, sounds like she does. I mean, what do we hear in his tone of voice? Chris sounds like nothing happened. And I think Cindy sounds like she's still doesn't believe what happened.
Okay. All right, we want to hear your voice. We just want to hear your voice.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's yeah, I've read all the stuff in the paper, so.
Have you?
There is so much out there, and there is so much support out there. You don't know how much support is out there for you.
They released some 2,000 pages of everything during the whole investigation. Everything, a lot of it's
They had nothing.
they had nothing, a whole lot to go on. They had a theory. That's all they had.
That's all they had was a theory.
Yeah,
They had nothing.
All that stuff from the other woman. So.
Yeah,
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Hey, they have.
It doesn't matter.
That actually, what they released actually helped with that. So.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
What she said and what they pulled off your phone was good.
Chris,
It was totally different.
let somebody come talk to you.
Yes,
That's all we
wanted.
That's all we want is somebody, let a lawyer come talk to you. Request one, Chris.
Not
We
just
have it.
request one. Someone is going to come and talk to you.
Yes.
He got okay at the
He's got it.
But you have got to okay it. We can't do anything without you okaying it.
Our hands are tied on this, and we support you 100%.
You're going to get out of there.
It's, you know, I don't know how, I think these are like 10-minute calls or 5-minute calls. I'm not sure, but they'll tell me when I have 1 minute left. But, it's, how much time do I have on that?
You just keep calling us. And I don't know what happened to the $50.
Let him talk.
Let him
I
talk.
was just seeing how much time I had on my hour out still. But,
No, we put $50 on a card, and now there's no $50 there.
Doesn't matter. That don't matter. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right, Chris, talk.
how did,
Does anybody know how much these calls actually cost to a prison? I mean, I can't imagine a 10-minute call is $50. I mean, that's just insanity. I mean, I'm kind of glad it costs a lot, but geez, like,
how did Dale's, gymnastic competition go?
Oh, don't worry about that right now. She did good. She got lots of medals. She fell off the balance beam, but she got back up and she kept going. Okay, but we just want to hear about.
you.
I know, I was just curious, you know, I guess last.
see, this makes me feel uncomfortable. He's asking about I think his niece or somebody, right? But it's a child, you know, he just murdered his own 2 children. And he wants to know how somebody did on their, you know, event that they did. You know, just imagine what he could have been doing had he not killed everyone. He, you know, geez.
Like the last time I got to talk to you guys, so I was curious.
You're gonna make me cry today, so don't do that. We've been waiting.
Waiting for you
to call.
And Amy still got contact with Jamie.
Trust me.
Amy still got contact with me. Okay.
Yeah, but not with us.
She told me.
Okay.
She told me she was able to that you texted her and she was able to respond to you and everything.
Yeah, she was able to contact Jamie, but she can't contact us because, I mean, we just went on that victim thing just so we could
just so they could talk.
So we could talk to you.
I know it's a legal thing though, like, you know, whenever like somebody.
Yeah.
It's they're barred from doing that. It's absolutely like anything. They can't really do anything with that.
Okay.
Like,
when they go to
everybody's like represented by a lawyer, like, and when they have a client, like they can't, you know, say what they talked to me about to you since you have another.
Yeah. I know.
Law.
So. You know when they're going to move you to the evaluation center?
So I mean, it could be tomorrow. It could be Monday. It could be 2 weeks from now. I mean, they just they just like kind of show up and say like, okay, they just kind of take you.
Will you be able to stay in contact with us?
Yeah, I mean, it'll be we're this evaluation center. I'm not sure like how their operation is there, but like I'm sure I'll be able to get time out and find a phone somewhere. Just tell you I'm all right and where I'm at.
I just know all of them.
Something.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead.
I think it's like over by the airport, this evaluation center. So.
Chris, will you consider fighting? Will you consider it?
I'm gonna stay strong. You know, I'm not losing any faith. Trust me, I got my Bible with me, and that's, you know, I read a lot of it each night, and if I get down, you know, it seems like the next verse is kind of like waiting for me to read. So.
Well, please consider fighting. Please consider it.
A lot of people after that, all them 2,000 papers come out.
I think it did this thing again. I think I might have to find a different program to use. I don't know why it does that, but it just basically kills my video that I had, and I can't just turn it back on. I have to like find the file again. And it seems to be happening pretty frequently.
Paid collect call from an inmate at Will County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges, press 2. If you would like to thank you for using, you may start the conversation now.
Well, we had more technical difficulties. This is StreamYard, guys. I don't know what's better than StreamYard, but I know with the regular YouTube live stream features, there's a lot of things I can't do easily, but I think I might um, have to find some other program to use. And StreamYard's not cheap at all.
Hey, collect call from.
None of the people.
I've gotten a few letters from.
I don't remember where we were.
Actually reached out to me too. Between JP and Bobby
Molly.
Spark, they
Thanks for
both
joining us.
reached
Miss
out.
Mitch- Miss
They love
the
you. They
glitch.
support you.
Everybody
No matter
does.
what, it doesn't matter. But they love you, support you.
Yeah.
So I just want you to know
And we
that.
know the truth.
I'm glad those people, I still have friends out there.
What they're really saying is they want to believe the lie.
That's good.
Yes. Yes.
You got a lot of people that care about you out there, buddy.
Yes.
So many. So many people.
What are they serving you today? Is it anything good?
Oh yeah, lunch was great. It was,
Really?
Yeah, they had turkey.
Oh, wow, cool. Have money on your commissary still?
Everybody, let's go to
Was it
jail so we can try out the.
I've used it all just because I didn't know how much I was gonna, I know I
Good.
can't transfer it, and I knew
Use
that.
it. Yeah, use it all.
Use it all up.
Much longer. So,
We'll refill it when you get to the next place.
Yeah, whenever, you have to let us know what to do though.
I think it's even easier than this one because I think Amy was telling me that, like, you just kind of go, like, Colorado, USD, and it kind of does in my name, and then it kind of, you can set up a phone account, and you can do all kinds of stuff, like, once they figure out where they're going to put me.
Once you get where you're going, let us know what you can have in there so we can send it to you.
Yeah, because I wanna send you a book every month, and there's a lot I wanna do. So just let me know what we can do and what we can't do.
Okay, yeah, they'll tell me what I can have with me and what I can't. So
I know, but will you fight?
I'm gonna stay strong. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, we know you're not going.
know.
We know that part, but
We want you to
will
fight
you
that.
fight this?
Well, but are you willing to talk to an attorney? If we get one set up.
If we can get one set up to come see you, will you talk to them?
I mean,
They aren't to talk to them.
I'm probably not going to be here much longer.
I know that, but when you go to your next place,
I just want to see where I'm going to go. Maybe I'll go somewhere. I mean, I might stay in Colorado. I might go somewhere else. I don't know. So it just kind of depends on where they want to put me.
Well, just think about it.
Is this a real thing, Ron? Ron says, have you seen the video where one of Jamie's friends said they orchestrate a hate campaign covertly against Shanann? This cannot be real. This has got to be some rumor, right? This is not a real thing. I hope. That's insanity. I mean, I can't imagine why anybody would even want to do that. Even if she was like alive still, I mean, it would be stupid. And in her death, that's even sounds more stupid to me, but that is crazy. You know, I've been following the Watts case for a while, and there's like certain areas of the case that I don't go because I don't want to know. Because I hear these rumors, and you know, you can't unhear them after you hear them. And I know so many of them are not true. You know, there's all kinds of I don't know. I will not go to Facebook and get on those like groups that, you know, bash everyone. I just can't do that. I don't have the stomach for it. I don't see the purpose of it, and I don't like to do it myself. So I know a lot of you guys don't like this family, And, I don't agree with a lot of things that they have said, especially in the beginning. But, I just don't want to like, you know, s- smear their names. I don't want to like spread hate or anything. My goal is, everyone should be kind, even to the people who don't deserve it. Um, I can see how Cindy is a person, and I know people want to see her as a monster. Um, and she might have been mean. She might be mean, but is it really my place to say that? I don't know. I feel weird saying it. That's why I can't do it. So hopefully you guys don't hate me because I don't hate her, but I just don't like to feel that way. Whatever I hate, I'm the only one that actually feels it. So that's why I choose not to. Um, But yeah, we'll just listen to some more. I do think it's weird that he's saying, "Oh wow, the food was great." I guess you got to like think about the things that you have and try to get through the day. But he really sounded like he really enjoyed his lunch that day.
Okay.
Will you think about it?
I just want to get through these. It's the last 2 weeks is pretty rough, so it's just kind of like I just want to.
Okay.
Okay.
You just gotta give him time. You gotta give him time.
I know.
It's a
You
lot.
gotta give him time to get situated and get his mindset.
We love you though.
We love you no matter what. I love you so much.
I know. I just want everybody's last memory to be happy ones of everybody.
Yeah.
They are. They are, honey. You don't have to worry about that.
No, you don't.
Everybody, we all have happy memories to look back on. We just,
And just stay strong.
yes, we want you to stay strong and
I don't understand though why you didn't want to fight.
But but I was home.
So why do you guys think he didn't want to fight? Do you think it's guilt? Because I know a lot of people claim that Chris Watts doesn't have emotions, he doesn't feel anything. But why didn't he fight? If he doesn't have feelings, why do you think he didn't want to put up a fight and, um, take as long as possible, have a jury make a decision? With a jury, there's always the possibility of an acquittal. Like it's not it's not always like, oh, they're going to see all of this stuff because Chris isn't an attorney. He doesn't know what the attorneys are going to be allowed to show the jury. The jury is only allowed to make judgments based off of what they're shown by the court. So, there's always the possibility of, even if you're guilty, you'll be acquitted of a crime um, when you know, have a jury decide.
I know.
we know that,
I
honey.
know.
Okay.
We know that.
I know. I just.
When you get where you're going, we'll come see you.
Yeah, we'll come see you. But if anyone comes to see you after you're settled, do not turn them away.
I know.
Okay?
Promise?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. The next question is: you watch any football today? On the lighter side.
Yeah, let's go on the
No, I
list.
haven't been that same place where I talked to you last time, so I haven't seen it in a while.
Where are you at now?
They just moved me around here. So.
You keep moving around in there.
Oh, God.
So you have access to TV today?
Oh no, I haven't. Not since I talked to you guys.
Oh, my gosh.
So, okay. Well.
How did you get in? How did you get in?
Door open. Sorry, it's Connor in a little bit. Damn ass.
A little bit, and then we got a boxer. They want to fight. A little bit wants to fight. You have no idea what he's doing.
Chris, me and Robert are buying a new house.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They're moving over there by Grace Creek.
In Grace Creek. We figured it was bite the bullet and do it now. We just found the
Hey, I'm glad you're able to join us, but I think Cindy, at this point, still thinks Shanann did it because Chris had said, she attacked the girls and then he attacked Shanann to, just out of anger because she killed her daughters, and they want to believe it. You know, I don't know how much longer after this. I think this is still 2018 when these phone calls are happening. I don't know how long it took for them to realize that he actually did it all. And I think by that point they refused to believe that truth. But if you think about it, Chris has already made multiple like explanations for this stuff, and his story kept changing.
Perfect house. It's built in 1978. It's an older house, but it has 4 acres, and it's right behind the ballpark. And we figured, why not? You know, life is short.
There we go. That's awesome.
So we're gonna just put this house up and see what happens. And I just have faith. Chris, I have more faith now than I ever did before.
Me too.
You know, I think we've all found God, and then, you know, if there's any.
And you got even got baptized.
Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you.
You're the only one that could have done that.
You brought us all. You brought us all closer to God, and that was because of you.
All because of you.
That's the saving grace with all this, you know?
Yes, it is. There's a saving grace with all of this.
Yeah.
Is that He loves us, and He forgives us, and He loves us, and, you know.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible.
I know.
There's a mountain to climb.
Yep.
And you got to climb that mountain.
And you'll get you there.
Yep.
And He will get you there.
Sure. That's everything I've been reading. Everything you guys said. So I read something different. Maybe I read the same one every night, but I'll just pick a book and just read it. I don't think I've read it cover to cover twice yet, but I'm probably getting close.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, son. We love you so much.
Yes, we do.
You are in our hearts and prayers, and you're in our thoughts every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every minute of every day.
When I get on the road to go see my patient, like, I listen to Christian contemporary music, and I just think of you the entire time.
The whole time.
You know, and it's uplifting. So you've brought us all so much closer to God.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping, like, everybody would, you know, kind of renew their faith and everything, and it's because I have, trust me.
Good.
Yes.
I believe you have.
That's a good air voice.
It's so good to hear your voice.
You've made our Thanksgiving,
Yes,
honey.
yeah.
So much better.
And I'm sorry we're all talking over each other.
I know.
We just don't want to
So
talk to you.
excited because we haven't been able to talk to you in so long.
I know it's being able to call you guys twice, 2 days in a row, feels a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
I know.
Yes.
You call us every day. We'll have money on that card whenever you get to the next place. Just keep calling us because Ronnie put, your dad put $25 on the card. We had 50 on the card, but we don't know what happened to it. It's gone.
And you can call me anytime. I'll grab a card. Okay? 7185. Remember? 7185.
Yep, I remember that one. Same one, just like me. I'm going to see the phone numbers forever.
Yeah, you got a memory on you, ain't no doubt about
I know.
that.
Yes, you do. You're not going to forget.
No. We are here. We are here for you. And we will never, ever desert you.
No.
I'll always be here for you, son, no matter what.
Thank you.
No matter what.
I know this is hard on you, so.
It is. I know it is.
You do whatever you have to do to be safe.
Boy, told me that yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, okay, well, I worry about that. I worry about that. Yes.
That's fine.
I just worry about you, and I just want you to be okay.
No,
So,
do whatever I have to do to stay safe.
Oh, well.
I don't know, because a little bit is so damn loud.
But they hear the last thing you said.
God.
I'll do whatever I have to do to stay safe. Trust me, I'll be okay.
You'll be fine.
Have you been okay so far?
Yeah, I've been all right.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
Chris, I wish I could bottle you up and bring you back here. God, I wish I could bottle you up and bring you back here.
Me too.
Turn back time.
Turn back time, but the unfortunate thing is we can't turn back time.
I know it's
And I wish we could.
one thing can't change is time. So
No.
No.
But just know, no matter what, we love you. And that will never change.
No, it will never change.
Never change. And we are always here for you.
Yeah, we are. Always.
You have 1 minute left.
Oh, okay, damn it.
Time goes by fast.
Damn it, okay. Dad, go ahead.
Okay, you good. As I showed, the Bears won the first game. The next game is the Redskins and Cowboys, and after that is the Saints and the Falcons.
that'll be a blowout.
Yeah, the last one probably will be, yeah. And then the quarterback for the Redskins got his leg broke last weekend, so he got a backup quarterback in. So that's probably a G2.
Oh, Duke got beat last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, by Gonzaga.
Oh,
Duke
that's
got beat, yes.
right? Yeah.
And I don't know anything about sports, so
My mama can't
I can't talk anything about sports.
It's okay.
Okay,
We love you so much, boy.
You talk to us now for the last remaining. We just want to hear your voice.
that's all.
All right, well, it's going to cut off, like, without any warning, but, you know, I just want to say, guys, I love you, and thanks for supporting. Thanks for, you know, being there. And
Oh, we will be there
my
for.
friends that are still out there.
Thank you for using Securus.
I love you.
Goodbye. Hello, this is a collect call from
First lot.
an inmate at Well County Jail. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you?
I'm hanging in there.
Hanging in there? Hang on, I'm trying to turn my volume up on this phone here. You got it all the way up. Okay. All right. Are you still at the, where you at now?
I'm still in Weld County.
You're still Weld County. Okay.
Yeah, where you came that one time.
I'm talking here.
Where you came that one time?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good to hear your voice.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't know if you'd still be at work or not, but...
Yeah, I'm still at work. I'm fine. I'm back here in the back in the warehouse.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
How you doing?
Oh, okay. It's, you know, it was pretty horrible.
Yeah, it was. Yep, we were there, but I'm proud of you and proud of doing what you're doing. That's for sure. Mm-hmm.
It's, didn't know if you guys were going to come or not, but thanks for coming and saying what you
Yeah,
did.
well, the lady we was with, she was she's actually not the defense attorney or whatever. Hang on a sec. Hey, I'm on the phone. Just leave me alone for a minute. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, she's a defense attorney, but she's not, on the case or nothing. She's an advocate for the victims' Bill of Rights thing. Since we were victims too, since Mel and CC were our grandkids, she got us in as being victims, so we could talk. So that was what that was all about.
Gotcha. That was his powers, right?
Yeah, the powers. Yeah. Gotcha. He's good. Right.
So that was really awesome what you guys said. Thank you.
No, we wanted to say a whole lot more, but after your mother spoke, I lost it, so I couldn't really say anything else. So I let her read mine anyway.
Yeah,
She was good.
I was pretty. I mean, you couldn't probably see it through my glasses, but the papers said I didn't cry, but I was definitely crying through it, everything.
Yeah. I know. It took a lot for you to get through what you got through there, believe me. A lot.
It was horrible, but
Yeah.
that part.
So I know this was big.
I don't have to go into court again, so.
Yeah, that's good. I know this has been recorded and anything, but if you decide you want to fight this, there's people out there that'll fight.
I know. I've gotten plenty of letters that have I've gotten a few letters here. Well, before Monday, it was like last week. I got a few letters, and from people that actually that I've known in the past. Because most of the time I get letters from people I don't know, but last week was pretty good. I got letters from people I know, and they were telling me right, not, but I just don't want everybody to go through all this. This was going on.
Yeah, I know, but just like I think we did get to talk to you that one night before the plea, like your mother said. If you want to fight this, all you got to do is say so. We can have people there to fight for you. That's totally up to you. But they can't approach you unless you okay it more or less.
I know. I'm not going to do that. This I'm taking responsibility for it, and this is all recorded anyways. But
I know.
It's hard to talk. I can't really talk about all that stuff on the phone. I don't think I ever will, just because it's.
Yeah. Well, actually, when they move you, I think. Yeah. I think. What now? I'm sorry. I didn't hear the last part.
I said it's not going to bring anybody back.
No. But, maybe when they move you, I don't.
Hearing Chris talk about this kind of makes me angry. They wouldn't be dead if it wasn't for him and his stupid, girlfriend, the way he was just going crazy with all of this stuff. He made a choice, and, he says he's owning up to it, but I mean, is he really? I mean, he's forced to. He's not doing it on purpose. He tried to hide it. He tried to get away with murder. And, he says it like he's, trying to do the right thing. I mean, maybe, but he's in prison. There's nothing he can do to get out of prison. It just kind of makes me angry to hear them say that, Sorry.
Know how those phone calls and stuff are done, but I think you'd be able to talk more openly about what you want to do.
I mean, it's when from here I go to that Denver Reception Diagnostic Center.
Yeah.
And that's when they kind of just, like I said, do and physicals and mental screenings and whatever else.
Yeah. And do all the evaluation stuff aside.
They pretty much evaluate you and they kind of figure out where to put you. And,
yeah.
Like, I'm not sure I probably won't call much from there just because I'm not sure how long I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I could be there a week, I could be there a month, 2 months.
Yeah, that's what I said. It could be 30 to 45 days there before they decide where you're going from there. But I mean, nice if eventually you get moved to the East Coast or something that way. We ain't got to fly all the way up there each time we want to come see you.
Yeah, I know. I don't think they take that into account, unfortunately. But
yeah. But a lot of times they do move inmates all different places and stuff. So that would be.
I've been in like 4 different spots in this jail since I've been in here.
Yeah.
They move me all around, but it's like, I mean, it's possible they move me around whenever I get to where I'm going. They maybe have like a security issue, they can move me somewhere, but I don't think it takes geographical the family like into account.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're probably right. But, we talked to
they have like agreements with other states as far as like moving people around, but
yeah.
I think the only one I know of that's on the East Coast is like Pennsylvania. So
yeah. Ain't much difference from going there to going to Colorado, I don't think.
I think it's still that short a drive. But
yeah, exactly. I can put a lot of miles on that little Subaru we got.
Yeah, I know, right? I think was it like 6 hours to get from North Carolina to Denver. I think I'm not sure how long it takes for Pennsylvania, but it probably wouldn't be as long.
Still there. Okay. I lost you there. I thought I put some money on that card on your calling thing when they could call and hold the on your card, but I gave them a credit card and I had to run out to the truck, grab a credit card right quick when they said it was you calling.
I gotcha. Yeah, I remember. I forget who told me you had you set up something, so I figured it was.
There was like $20-something on that other. Well, it was supposed to be anyway, but maybe they didn't. That's fine. I don't care how they did it. That's fine. As long as I get to hear your voice.
I didn't know if it was like on just this number or like Mom and Jamie's number. Or I didn't know what it was.
No, that was the first time he called. It was on this number, and that's why we put the money on that one, so you can when you didn't get the call, you would call this number. Okay.
Gotcha.
Lord. Okay. You still got money on your...
like TV or anything, but I just saw that Logano won in the paper.
Yeah, he won the championship. That he did. And your Steelers beat the crap out of the Panthers.
Yeah, I saw it in the paper. It was like 52-21. I was like, is that a college football game or what was it?
Yeah, it looked like college playing pro is what it looked like.
Yeah, it was unreal. The traveling team on Thursday night usually don't play as well, but that was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was. Oh, your old Altamata Pine Forest is 9-2 and 7-1 in the conference. They got a first round bye in the state playoffs last weekend.
That's great.
The only team they lost to was Richmond County and one other one, I think. Those are the team
I heard about
losses
it.
we got this year. Yeah. But anyway, they're going to have to play them for a while. Yeah, they leave them out of this conference. That's the thing, so. It's not fair to anybody.
Are they still 4A or are they 5A?
Tom Park's still 4A. I don't know what Richmond County is. I don't know what they in the same thing.
Yeah, because they have like 5A schools, 4A, and all that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. You think you might be, you going to be there for a few more days, or you don't know yet?
I doubt they'll come and get me tomorrow, being it's Thanksgiving, but anything's possible. But on my hour out tomorrow, I'll definitely give you guys a call.
Okay,
together.
We'll be at Jamie's house tomorrow.
Yeah.
And idea about what? Well, we'll be over there all day. We'll spend the night and stuff over there.
Yeah, it'll probably be like, I usually get my hour out about the same time every day. So it'll be anywhere between like 1 and 2 o'clock here. So
it's like 4:45 here now, so it's going to be about 3 something probably. Well, yeah. I'm still trying to get over jet lag for the last few days.
You guys get back yesterday?
So we got back, we flew back the same Monday night. We got back to Raleigh around 10:45, 11 o'clock more than anything, home about 12:30, 1 o'clock. And got up and went to work.
My goodness, that's crazy.
Yeah. But we flew out of Raleigh because it was cheaper that way. Well, I thought I had a flight booked anyway for me, and then your girl got contacted your mother and everything, got her, so I had to buy her a plane ticket. They're supposed to be reimbursing us for all that, so supposed to eventually.
I didn't know, I didn't want you guys to spend all that money to come out here since you guys won't be able to see me, so, but.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be reimbursing us for that stuff. Supposed to. It might take a while, but it's still getting reimbursed for it. We gave them all the things for the hotel and the airfare and everything. So we were staying just a block down from the courthouse anyway, so we walked over there. We had walked with the girl drove us over there and stuff. And through the parking garage and back stairs and the elevators to keep away from the media, so we didn't have to talk to them. So,
I was worried about that. If they
not that they, between yesterday and the last time, the defense and her both they had back stairways and parking garages and elevators. They got us past everybody.
You probably have to stay behind it then.
Yeah, they got us straight out when we got to her Jeep and she finished us at the airport.
That's good.
Yeah. So we had to hang out at the airport for a while before we left. We just sat down and had lunch and stuff and talked for a while and stuff. So mother had her a glass of wine.
I don't blame her, so. With everything that was said in that courtroom, I don't blame anybody for having some alcohol at the airport for sure.
No, that's for sure. But just think about things, and when you get there, we'll talk. When we can talk, whatever.
You have 1 minute left.
Like that. Thank you. 1 minute left. Thank you.
They tell you that. Trust me.
Okay. All right. So just think about things. Just keep your head up, and just know we're always here for you, no matter what, son.
I know.
Don't ever forget that. And we meant everything. We meant everything you said. Those statements that she read.
What's that?
So we meant everything your mother read and that lady read for me.
Thank you. It meant a lot.
Just remember that we're always here for you, and Janie loves you. Believe me.
I know. Hopefully I get to talk to everybody tomorrow too when I go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and we're looking forward to that. Believe me.
I don't want the thing to cut us off, so I'll just.
Okay. All right. We love you, dog. You be good. Take care of yourself and do what you got to do to be safe.
I will. Love you.
Okay.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye. Hello. This is a prepaid collect call from an inmate at Will County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hey, Chris. What's up?
What's up?
Hang on. I get Mama. She's back here. Her chubby hole eating.
Okay.
What's up? How you?
I'm okay.
You still at the same place?
Yep.
Okay, that's good.
Hi.
Hang on, you can jack it off.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey.
Hey.
What you doing?
How you doing?
I'm okay.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Where are you?
I'm still in Will County.
You're still in the same place?
Yeah, it's all the same place.
Okay. Okay. Oh, darling. I did not know you didn't receive our letter till a few days ago.
Sorry, just like,
Had no idea.
you don't need to like overnight stuff because they still have to like, go through it and scan it and stuff like that.
I know, but I never even received the thing back that anyone signed for it. No one. I didn't see anything. And there's some bad stuff coming out.
Having on your steak. Open for
Yeah. Well done. And I think there's really a lot of bad stuff that Frankie and Sandy and everyone has said about us. Really bad. But we're going to deal about it. We'll deal with it. But they said your dad had here, tell him. Oh, no, you tell him.
Okay, well, they're just saying a bunch of stuff that's not true.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that's not true. And
We're just going to let them do what they want to do. You know?
Yeah.
In the past.
Yeah, go on now.
There's like stuff that was said before or stuff like now?
No, stuff that was evidently some things from the past, whatever, but they're saying substance abuse from me and Jamie moving in and out and all this stuff. She was a rebel and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
And no telling whatever else.
Was it stuff like was going on in the case before or stuff they just like are saying now?
We don't know. They're going to go on CNN Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and with the DA. And they're going to just say, I don't know what they're going to say, and Frankie's been saying things on his Facebook that we've just only begun, and I don't know what that means. And Jamie's been getting threatening emails and phone calls, and these people are crazy. Some of these people are crazy, but I've got a lot of support. I've got so much support from so many people. I just wish you would have
let them deal with, say what they want to say.
They can say what they want to say. We don't care. We support you. We love you, and that's all that matters. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, so I did just check it out, and it is May. For some reason, I was thinking it was June. But let's see. His date of birth is May 16th, 1985. So Friday is his birthday. I wonder what he'll be doing in prison for his birthday. Probably cleaning toilets or something.
Yeah. But
that stuff wasn't happening though.
I know, honey. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Hey, don't worry about us.
Don't worry about us.
Just take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself and be safe. Please be safe. Please be safe, because I just can't deal with this.
Okay.
If you're not safe.
You'll be safe, honey.
I just want you to be safe.
You will. You will, honey.
We love you so much, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Okay.
Nothing.
Just remember, we're always here.
We're always here for you.
Okay. Tell Jamie I'm sorry that's happening too.
I know. It doesn't matter to her. She just wants you to be okay.
I know, but I don't want Robert or kids to get involved with it either, as far as people trying to get to them either. So.
I know.
That's what we're working on.
We're working on that, but. I don't agree to anything. I don't agree with anything that woman said that day. She talked off the top of her head. Everything was manipulated, and we were intimidated, and all of that stuff.
Well, it wasn't our story.
It wasn't our story. None of it was.
That's what you're talking about the other day. She was lying. You're talking about her, right?
What are you talking about?
When you said you knew that her statements wasn't true or whatever.
Which one?
Who were you talking?
Were you talking about Nicole? Were you talking about
Yeah, Nicole.
Nicole, okay.
That's fine. But what that lady said, Jean said that day was not what we
said.
Not what we said. We had
We
no idea
didn't say anything.
anything that she said, and it broke our hearts.
I was talking about the Nicole stuff in the paper and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So how old are Chris's parents? You know, this was 2018. That was what, 8 years ago. But they're pretty old already, you know. Yeah, I don't know what Chris will do when that happens. Maybe he'll finally tell the truth.
Okay, it was.
I was talking about that stuff because all the stuff that came out the other day was kind of debunked all that stuff she said. So
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I thought you were talking about Gene. I'm not sure which one you was talking about with Gene. When Gene said that we accepted that you did it and all that stuff.
No, we did not. We never did. All we wanted to do was get in the courtroom and give our statement and tell you how much we loved you.
I'm gonna have to go now.
And then I thought, that you didn't.
All right, guys. So old is the wrong term, you know. But you know, Chris is 30 something, so his parents are probably 20 years older than him. I'm just trying to see, like, trying to kind of think about it. I guess I could just Google it and see how old they are or how young, depending on how you want to think about it.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta go.
I'm sorry.
Time's up already?
Already?
Yeah, I gotta head back in stuff.
Okay. I love you. Please call us again. Okay.
Try to call us tomorrow again.
If you can. Bye-bye. I love you.
Bye.
The caller has hung. Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an inmate at Will County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Watching the Panthers lose one.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Watching the Panthers blow one here.
How are you?
They're losing?
Yeah. Well, no, it's tied. It's tied right now. They had, very beginning of the game, they had a 4th and goal or whatever it was. 4th and, you get a first down, they come up like 6 inches short, and they had a pick in the end zone, so that's 2 touchdowns they missed. And now Gano just missed a 50-yard field goal with, in the 4th quarter. Now the Seattle's going down there and get a field goal to win the game.
Oh, no, that sucks.
Yeah.
Mark wants to know if you can call him.
I don't have his phone number.
No.
I can get it for you.
Just see right quick.
See if I can get it.
Okay. And the next game, have you got access to TV today?
No.
No, damn it. Okay. Well, the next game's Pittsburgh at Denver.
I was wondering if it was going to be shown over there.
Yep, that's the second game that's on here.
Yeah, if I'm still here tomorrow, I'll call you and you can tell me what happened.
Okay, I got it set to record. In this game here, the Panthers should be up by 2 touchdowns right now. Gano just missed a field goal, so that's...
Mark Jameson, do you have a pen and paper?
No, I don't have access to that.
Oh, darn.
Like, go off memory or just wait until I get to where I'm going from here.
Okay. Honey, how are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm hanging in there.
You know when they're going to move you yet, or don't know?
What's up?
You know when they're going to move you?
It could be any minute, any hour. They can just move.
Anytime. There's no set thing, nothing.
Where are you at now in the jail?
Just random place.
They keep moving you around?
Yeah. So, it was just, me and Shannon had tickets to the game today. So.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, network had a, he had saved tickets for us. Yeah. So just kind of every little date comes around, Just kind of
something else. What does your kid be doing?
Oh, honey, I'm so sad. I just don't know how to get out of this happy.
Take time, buddy.
I just don't know how.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We love you so much.
I love you too.
You still got commissary stuff, or you used up all that?
I used that stuff up because I figured I wouldn't be here much longer. So
yeah.
You still got some stuff in there, or?
Well, I mean, I have stuff I can use, but I used up all like the cash to buy stuff, so it wouldn't be hanging around because it couldn't transfer. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go ahead. You got everything you get.
Just let us know what you need.
I will.
Whenever you get where you're going, what you can have, so we can get it to you. So what all they're allowing there as far as anything.
Please call us every day if you can.
Yes, whenever I get a chance, I will.
Please.
And the only time during the week I won't be.
The DRTC place is temporary, so.
Yeah. Depends on what times you can get out when you get moved or whatever, because like you call it now, during the week I'll be at work. I got to put your mother's phone on there at 10 or 2, since I'll be one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, we miss you so much.
Right?
You miss us too, buddy.
I just miss you so much.
I miss you too.
Everybody's doing good. Everybody's been.
Mark says he loves you. And he believes in you. And there's a girl named Kimberly that wants to write you. She's really been helping us out a whole lot.
Who is she?
She is, she's been talking to Mark. She's just someone that befriended us a long time ago when this happened, and she has just been such a staunch supporter.
She lives in Utah, but she has a lot of her relatives that actually work in Weld County.
Yeah.
As far as
no prisons in Colorado.
She has some of it's the police force there.
And she believes
in you. She's fighting.
I mean, there's so many people out here that believe in you.
And fighting for you.
That's good. That's good to know.
Oh, you got a lot of support.
She do.
So much support.
A whole lot. And we're sorry about yesterday bombarding you about everything.
I know, we're sorry. Yeah,
I know that stuff.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to bombard you with anything until I can come to see you and be able to talk to you face to face and everything. And just
hopefully give you a hug or something.
Yeah, it would be wonderful just to give you a hug.
Depends on where you go and how they're. I'm not sure how the things are when you get to the.
But promise me you'll be careful.
Yeah.
I'll be careful.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Have you had anybody coming to see you from your attorney?
Not this weekend.
No.
Most of them are out of town this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Amy's still coming to see you, right?
Yeah.
She was there on Thanksgiving. Was it Thanksgiving she was there?
Yeah, she was here Thanksgiving morning.
Okay.
Yeah, she had a couple things she was doing with her daughter this weekend, so she said if I'm seeing her on Monday, she'll come see me.
Okay. That's good.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's good. And your sister sends her love.
Yeah.
And her support. And her support. And Robert and all of them.
Oh, we all just love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I love them too. I just let them know I'm sorry about all the emails and the phone calls they've been getting, so.
No.
Don't even worry about that, dog.
Don't worry about that. We're strong. We can handle whatever anybody puts out there. I don't care. I know who you are. I know the kind of man you are.
They don't know the person.
They don't know you. They don't know us. And there's haters everywhere. But tell you what, there's
a lot of support.
There's a lot of love too. I've received so many letters from such wonderful people.
From all over the place.
All over the place. And thousands of messages on my messenger that just support and love you. And
ever since the documents came out, there's a whole lot of people questioning a whole lot of things.
A whole lot of stuff.
I know.
Not the whole case.
A whole lot of stuff is being questioned.
Yeah, I haven't eaten dinner yet. You're making me hungry talking about spaghetti. I think there's like a lot of recipes on Facebook. If you get in those groups, I think you might be able to find one. I try to avoid those. Hey, Laura, I don't think I've seen you here in the chat before, but welcome.
I know.
And so do we.
I mean, I don't want to get in it on the phone, though.
No. Just know you got a whole lot of support, a whole lot of love.
You better believe it.
whole lot.
No.
Even a little bit loves you. You don't love me. But even a little bit loves you. You don't even love me. You try to bite me, don't you?
He tries to bite everybody.
Yeah, no.
I know. He does. He does.
Yeah.
You know, it just hate that all this. I don't know what to say anymore. I just want you to know we support and we love you, and we will do anything you want.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
You ready to take it all on? We'll take it all on. Because that woman in that brought us that victim's rights, so we could get in the courtroom and talk to you. Nothing that she said was correct. We had no idea she was going to say all that stuff. None of it. None of it.
Well, if you read that or see it, whatever else.
I was horrified when we got home and her trying to talk on our behalf. I texted her a message and I said, do not talk on our behalf ever again. I said, this was not the way it was supposed to be.
She didn't explain any of that stuff before she got there. She said she's going to talk off the top of her head, which is like what she did.
Yeah, and she was in the DA's pocket. So.
But just, if you ever see the thing, remember what she said, that is not nothing we agreed with.
No, none of it.
No, it didn't, nothing in the paper was said about what she said, so.
No, nothing she said was correct.
No.
They just
got her.
We just felt like we were in enemy territory.
That's the reason we used her so we get there and talk.
We just wanted to talk to you, and then when you didn't get my letter, that I had overnighted, when you didn't get it till just the other day, I didn't know what to think anymore. I was thinking you just didn't want to talk to us. And I mean, did you ever receive any of our messages? And
from Amy and stuff, I know she did.
I mean, I guess Amy. I mean, are you still there?
November 11th, so. But I didn't get it till November 23rd, so.
I know. You didn't get our letter. And then I didn't know what to think anymore. Yeah. I figured you just didn't want to talk to us. And the attorneys wouldn't let us talk to you. Nobody would let us talk to you.
Laura, lately I've been actually thinking about other criminals and, trying to figure out their mindset when they're doing this stuff. And, I know I've had this thought before, but it always surprises me when I realize that you can't understand a killer and why they think what they're doing is the right thing to do, because our minds work differently than theirs. We process information differently. They're obviously not processing things correctly. Chris Watts, yeah, he had a lot of stress, but nothing in his life was going so badly that he had to kill anyone. Yet he justified it and he did it. And, I'll never understand why he would do that. I can understand feeling rage, right? Everybody gets mad. I can understand that, but I can never understand crossing that line, when you say, you know what, I'm going to kill you. That's like as far as most people go. Nobody else. I mean, most people don't pick up a weapon. They don't go for the throat. Usually it's just like verbal threats at worst. I mean, I can understand that. I can't understand, going that extra step, making that move to go from, you're mad, you're angry, you don't like what's going on, and you move from that to the action of walking over to somebody that you're about to take out. That is just like, I don't understand it. I'll never understand that. And then Chris Watts did it 3 times, and if you talk to some people, maybe even more than that, because, somebody came back to life afterwards. I don't know that that's true, but he did it at least 3 times. He could have, he could have done what he did and then stopped, and then 2 people could have survived. He could have, stopped after the second person, and then at least 1 person could have survived. But instead, he just kept doing it, and he's the only one that survived. He's the only one that didn't have to suffer that pain that he chose to put them through. And it's just horrible. And I really, really wish that he would have just thought about this before he did it. No sound. Hopefully you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Well, if there's no sound, you missed my rant, and I guess it might be better. Gerald 2 cents says there are a lot of fathers who go out for milk and never come back. That also makes me angry when I hear about this. But I'm less angry about that than I am about familicide. There's nothing worse, in my opinion, than harming or killing a child. And, Chris does this twice. And I mean, if you count the unborn child, that's 3 times. It's just sickening. And people, sorry, Laura, you might have to go back to the playback. I hope you can hear me now, but I was just saying how hard it is for me to understand what Chris did and why he did it. And the reason for that is because his brain just isn't working the right way. He's processing his logic, um, in this heightened stress kind of situation, and it doesn't come out correctly. It translates for him into the best choice is to murder everyone. And, I can't understand that. I was just researching, what is her name? Julie. And I just wrote a couple of, well, I started writing a short story about her, Ingrain. I can't remember her last name, but she was really like fascinated by blood, and she drew blood for a living. Um, but she like had this like romance kind of like thought process towards blood, and that's another one that I cannot understand. Um, I don't know. I can understand being angry. I can understand shouting. I can't understand, an act like choking somebody to death, multiple times. I just can't. I can't even imagine like throwing stuff, you know. I just I don't know. It's just it's something we'll never really understand. But guys, I I do have to get going. But before I go, I can play this last little minute or two. I think there's like 30 seconds left, just so we can hear the whole thing. But um, I I am planning to do a live stream on Sunday. I don't have a topic picked out yet. I would kind of like to do something not Chris Watts related, but um, I mean, I could do that. Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kevin Noonan just donated $10. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching, Kevin. But yeah, I would like to plan something for Sunday. I know I've been trying to do like 3 o'clock early afternoon, but I could possibly try to do even a little bit earlier because in Alaska, it's it's 7:19 here. Um, but on the East Coast, I think it's 11:19. And I know a lot of the people who watch my channel are actually from the East Coast, or I know there's several of you from Australia also. Um, I don't know when the best time to go live is. Um, I haven't figured it out, but I do know that my plan is to always do something on Sunday. Um, and then if I can do a live like I did today, I will. It's just really kind of hard to do lives during the week just because I have a regular job and I come home and I'm tired. And I also have like stuff that I got to do for YouTube. Um, and if I spend 2 hours doing this, hey, Olga, you made it. We're just kind of wrapping up here. But I'm glad you got to stop in. You guys, make sure you hit the like button a few more times. Share my videos with your friends. I really appreciate all the support. But I would like some like possible topic ideas for Sundays live. That way I can start planning it. And I think when I plan them, they're usually a little bit better. Um, I I don't mind just listening to videos and stuff like that, but I would actually like to have a discussion that we can do um, instead. I've been researching the Kohlberger case. Um, I know that story is getting bigger and bigger the more stuff that comes out, and the trial is set for August. Um, but I'm kind of open to whatever you guys think. What do you guys want to talk about on Sunday?
That's pretty normal across the board for attorneys not letting people talk as far as that.
Once everything's recorded and anything's said out of the way, so
Well, there's nothing wrong with just saying to your son you love him, you miss him.
I know.
That's right. That's. I'm glad you got my letter now, though.
Yeah.
They don't want to. They didn't want people lose their emotions and just kind of flip out and say, "What happened? What happened?" Stuff like that.
Oh, I know, and I know you wouldn't have done that.
You have 1 minute left.
Okay. We got 1 more minute left to tell you.
Okay. But
Talk about the game, Ronnie.
well, the Panthers just lost a field goal at the very end.
Oh no.
Yeah. When they should have been up by at least 10 points before that, 10 or 14. But then the next game's fixing to start here. That first money we put on your phone card is on there. I don't know why it didn't work the first time you called.
But it's on there, $67 now.
$67 still on your phone thing. So
Yeah.
you got plenty of money to call whenever you want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back on there and put your mother's number on there too, so you can call either one of them.
Okay. When I go to the next place, it might be different, like a different phone.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
yeah,
my
okay.
goodness,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's why I'm putting more money on right now. That's going to put more money on there because
they spend more time.
I put in credit card number when you called the first day.
But that minute's going to be up in a minute, and I love you, love you, love you.
Love you, buddy.
Love you guys too.
Yeah, I'm sporting your Steelers sweater every day.
Every day.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye. Or press 2 to repeat after me.
Yeah, so that's a lot of the audio phone calls from when Chris Watts was in the Weld County jail. I believe, yeah, Weld County. But we could talk about the Menendez brothers, but if we do, or if I share the testimonies, they talk about being molested by their parents, and I don't know if I really want to spend a lot of time talking about that because that's also pretty disgusting. But I mean, I'm open to anything. If we do talk about the Menendez brother, I would like to find all of the stuff that they bought before they actually got caught. They were buying Porsches, Rolexes. Actually, there is a Netflix documentary that I should probably watch. I have researched John List. I would like to talk about John List. I've actually tried many times to write a family annihilation script for YouTube, to read for a long form video, and it ends up being too boring. But the thing with John List is he's a family annihilator, and he didn't just murder his family. He confessed in a letter to his pastor, and then he moved, I want to say, to Colorado, but I'm not sure, and got remarried. And I don't think they had any more kids, but he basically just left and started over. It's kind of crazy. But Yeah, I would love to do like a family annihilation, like just to discuss the topic, discuss the types of family annihilators, and because there is like I mean, I don't know. I guess I could probably do a lecture on family annihilators, and I don't know. I think it would probably be too boring for most people, um, because there's a lot of variations of the same thing. Um, and I think the more you understand about it, the more everything actually comes back around to where they're all the same again. Um, but every time I've written it, it ends up being like, 12, 13 pages long. And then it's all like, it's just heavy psychology and facts. And I don't know. So Laura says, from my understanding and listening to experts, there is an area of the brain that is lacking. I believe that would probably be the amygdala. And we were talking about this, I think, a couple days ago. Um, if they do like an MRI, they can actually see the size and shape of it, and it's usually people that have a smaller one that have no emotions and are sociopaths or psychopaths. Um, it is a defect, but the problem is you can't see the amygdala without an MRI, which I think start around $15,000 to do. And I think the better ones are even more expensive. But yeah, guys, I will be thinking about what we'll be talking about on Sunday. I'll put a post in the community tab asking for ideas. You can put your comments there. I try to read all of the comments that I get. So even in videos that are my older videos, I read all those old comment or new comments and the old videos too. Um, but anyways, guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. I had a lot of fun, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you next time.